Walt Disney Pictures and Jerry Bruckheimer, the team behind the immensely successful Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, is headed back to theaters with Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Set in the mystical lands of ancient Persia, the film is an epic action-adventure partially based on the seminal video game. Sir Ben Kingsley stars as Prince Nizam, the powerful brother of the Persian king.
He is the gracious uncle, the dutiful brother, the member of a fine royal family.
Using his immense influence, Nizam orchestrates the attack on the sacred city of Alamut.
Our finest spy intercepted a caravan leaving Alamut. Swords of the best workmanship.
Words won't stop our enemies.
Jake Gyllenhaal plays Prince Dastan, the king's adopted son and a fearless warrior who leads the charge on Alamut.
He finds this dagger in the middle of a battle, and he doesn't know what it is, so he puts it in his belt, and so begins the journey of the Prince of Persia.
When Dastan discovers that the dagger allows its possessor to control the world, he reluctantly joins forces with Alamut's Princess Tamina to prevent the dagger from falling into the wrong hands, those of his uncle Nizam, whose true nature is revealed.
Finally you get to the engine inside the man that drives him through life, and it's not a very pleasant engine. It's brutal. It's envy and regret. He's poisoned by those two things, and he will do anything to change his status from number 2 to number 1.
Ben Kingsley was catapulted to fame with his unforgettable performance as Mahatma Gandhi, which garnered him many honors, including an Academy Award and a knighthood from the British monarch. His fate as an actor was sealed in a Manchester movie house at the tender age of 5.
I loved the film so much, and not only that, but I happened to look very like the little boy who was the lead in the film. So much so that a lot of people thought that I was the guy in the film. But that was the moment where I identified myself with the child, and I identified myself with storytelling on the screen.
Producer Jerry Bruckheimer was eager to cast Sir Ben as Prince Nizam.
You always try to populate your films with fantastic actors, and when you get somebody who's won an Academy Award like Sir Ben Kingsley, you're very fortunate to be able to entice him to do your film. And the part was so, I guess, deep and interesting and had layers to it, and it was something he was excited about playing and does an amazing job.
Kingsley was delighted to be asked to appear in a film produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, who is undeniably the most successful producer in Hollywood.
You carry yourself with a certain pride because you know with Jerry that you're not making a beautiful film that 3 people will see in an art house film, but the whole world's going to see it. And that makes the atmosphere on the set absolutely thrilling.
Featuring a stellar cast including Gemma Arterton and Alfred Molina, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time is a cinematic extravaganza sure to dazzle audiences with its enormous scope, state-of-the-art visual effects, and phenomenal action.